A film, Bless the Beasts and the Children, from 1971, directed by Stanley Kramer, adapted from the novel by Glendon Swarthout. The stars here, a bunch of young boys led by Billy Mooney, and then Jesse White and Ken Swafford are in there amongst a whole bunch of other people. Um, the characters, the kids are Teft, Cotton, Lally 1, Lally 2, Shecker, and Goodnow. I believe Jesse White plays Shecker's dad, as I recall. Theme song by the Carpenters. So what it is a bunch of boys at like a summer camp. They've been all sent away, and we see their interaction with each other. But the thing that's unique about this camp is that it's full of buffalo as well. And what they're unaware of, I mean, this is a known thing at the outset, pretty early on, is that they're going to shoot some of those buffalo. And it's evidently a regular ritual at the camp with each, new group of boys. And they're horrified by this. And what comes from that is what makes the movie. I remember reading the book when I was in, probably, I don't know, maybe 12, 13, 14, somewhere in there, and was fascinated but horrified by it. It's a very emotional book, not just because of the buffalo, but because of the kids and their interactions with each other, which are sometimes cruel and sometimes not. It's a growing experience, but the film is no less harrowing. It doesn't pull any punches. And I was thinking about Stanley Kramer, who directed it, and I was looking him up, and I'm like, wow, he did Guess Who's Coming to Dinner. He did A Child Is Waiting, Inherit the Wind, The Caine Mutiny, Judgment at Nuremberg. I mean, he's not afraid of movies that confront you. And it was like the perfect choice for this. Um, it's great. I mean, it's just shot wonderfully. You really feel like you're experiencing what the kids are experiencing, you know, um, and how they are adjusting to this reality. Uh, you spend enough time early on in the film learning how they grew up, each individual, and then how they interact with each other, and how that changes, and they get pretty much united because they don't want those buffalo shot. Um, it's a very emotional piece. If that kind of stuff is going to bother you, this may be a bit strong for some people. Just so you know, it's not a happy cheery film. It has some stuff I don't want to get into because it's plot points, so we're not going to get into that. But it's powerful, and other people like I'm so glad to see it carry on. Like my nephew Dave really likes this film. I'm happy that things like this, which were a serious social message at the time, still resonate with other generations. You know what I'm saying? Because I just remember, and I'm sure that a lot of people, especially here in the Northeast, but maybe all over the country, that are somewhere near my age, read this book at school, like you read The Outsiders or you read Steinbeck's The Pearl. I think those are kind of universal at that time. And at the same time, I couldn't imagine any school nowadays having kids read this book. What does that say? I don't know what it says. But maybe they do, and I'm just ignorant about it, but I'm going to not think so, you know? But it's so worth your time. All the actors shine, be they young or old. The kid that played Cotton, I forget his name, he went on to a very memorable early Columbo, where he is the leader of a Middle Eastern nation. Um, and Billy Mooney, from everything from the Twilight Zone in the one episode I can't watch again because it's too frightening for me, to Lost in Space, to all his work later on over the years. In fact, I worked with Billy Mooney, and he doesn't even he knows my name, I'm sure. He had done some comics for Marvel, a character he created called Comet Man, and I colored some issues of that, some stories of that. It was kind of neat to do. You know what I'm saying? But let me highly recommend this movie. It's it's a conversation. It's a conversation starter as well. Watch it with someone if you can. See what they think and see what you think. Let me know what it does for you. Um, I still love this. You can get it on DVD. I'm sure it's on some kind of streaming service or something. But again, it's Bless the Beasts and the Children from 1971, directed by Stanley Kramer. It is surely worth your time. Um, every aspect of it is just, it sparkles with how well it's done. Even if it's a kind of a unsightly, grimy story, if that makes sense to you. So that's it for me this time. Love you and see you next time. Bye bye.